Well, good day to you one and all. It is I, Justin Hawkins, and this is Justin Hawkins Rides Again. Today, it all looks a bit different. I'm doing a black and white episode. It's an experiment because I'm trying to sort of build a version of my YouTube studio that I can take on the road easily and set up anywhere, perhaps in the back of the tour bus or whatever, and actually react to stuff as it's happening in the music world while I'm on the road with the darkness, so that I don't miss out on these opportunities to slag bands off and musicians and stuff. I don't have the guitar with me, but I'm just going to go, Justin Hawkins Rides Again. So, today I'm talking about Sleaford Mods. I just love this band anyway. This is Sleaford Mods featuring Gwendoline Christie and Big Special, The Good Life, which came out on the 21st of October. And it's the first time that I've covered Sleaford Mods since I think I did an episode where I was explaining why their performance of Job Seeker on Jules Holland was one of the best things I've ever seen. And they've announced that a new album, The Demise of Planet X, will be released on the 16th of January. That's weird because I was thinking about Planet X. There's a really weird drummer that sort of seems like he's playing out of time, but he's not. It's all polyrhythms and stuff like that. But Planet, they had this song called Alien Hip Hop. It was like, none of it sort of makes sense, and it's hard to find it. I couldn't find it on Spotify. I couldn't find it on Apple Music. You have to buy the CD, the compact disc, if you can imagine the indignity of buying physical format music, you know. But if you can find Planet X, then yeah, Alien Hip Hop. That's actually mind-blowingly strange music. But yeah, I don't think they're talking about the demise of the band Planet X. I think they're talking about something else. Anyway, the album itself comes out on the 16th of January. The Good Life is the second single from the album, following Megaton. It features actor Gwendoline Christie, perhaps best known as Brienne of Tarth in Game of Thrones, and the Birmingham-based Big Special, whose support act on the tour is another Birmingham-based band, Gans, that's one of the lesser-known artists that I've covered and who we will be talking to in front of an audience when I take Justin Hawkins Rides Again live on the road in January. Anyway, speaking about the new single, Jason Williamson said it was a self-critical look at his habit of publicly clashing with other artists. I have no idea what he means by that. Anyway, he says, The Good Life talks about slagging bands off and the joy and misery that causes me. I'm asking myself, why am I slagging bands off? Why is it a continuing thing with me? My inner voices are brought to life by Gwendoline and Big Special, debating that internal tension between me enjoying a good life or submitting to the mayhem. Who does that? I mean, although I think sometimes these things have to be said. You know, I don't think anybody is suggesting that he's slagging off bands just for the sake of it. In an allegorical tale, sometimes I get some flack. I could just not slag stuff off, I suppose. I could just sit back and allow things like Young Blood to just be shit and pass unnoticed without anybody just saying this is shit. But then if we do that, then I think we're just rolling over and allowing people to create this culture where critique or slagging off stuff isn't allowed, and that's just bullshit. Of course it's allowed, because that's the kind of scrutiny that you ought to be prepared for if you're making art. So I fully support slagging off bands. I think it's brilliant. People have been slagging me off since the very beginning, and I've always enjoyed it. So the video for this, by the way, was directed by Ben Wheatley, marking his second time working with the band after their 2021 single, Mork Mindy. There are two versions of the video. A dark version was released for Halloween, and the link to that is in the description. But the one we're going to look at is the original. So I'm going to click on this and talk about it. See, one of the things that I've always admired about Sleaford Mods is the way their contrasting performance styles adds up to something that's greater than the sum of its parts, if you see what I mean. He's kind of like a sneering version of young Axl Rose, and he wouldn't thank me for saying that, I don't think. But running around with the whole mic stand like that is very much a Axl Rosey Bon Jovi type maneuver, isn't it? But he's not doing it in that way. He's doing it in a fuck you. It's more of a fuck you kind of way, with a muscle shirt on and some tattoos. I think he looks awesome. He's one of my favourite frontmen.
So I'm not punching down, lads. I'm gonna style it out. I'm gonna make out I'm not doing it. But in reality, I am. The one thing that I don't tell you, if you get anywhere with an idea,
I love the idea of denying punching down. It's really funny to sort of admit that he's doing that and pretending not to. I can't think of anybody else that slags stuff off in a way that is kind of like sneaky, you know. What kind of a monster would you be? Would you have to be?
I don't tell ya, if you get anywhere with an idea, it's a trail of cheesy bastards that come straight after you like, here, I'm not punching down, just gonna remove you from the equation. I'm gonna get rid quick, like tattoos on Pete Davidson. It's alright, I mean, so fucking what? But why you been sniffing, you fucking terrible, my God.
I can see a phantom, I can see a phantom, I can see a phantom.
It's a lovely little bit of singing in there, unexpected, isn't it? And I can see phantom, I can see phantom, almost crooned actually. Sort of looking around as though there might be a phantom present.
I can see a phantom, 25,000 fathoms, I can see a phantom.
Yeah, I like yubs and chucking quiet casters oil in front of gob. Love to ruin all you tape bastards, trying to style it out with stuff that's robbed. I judo master, climbing the stairs of fire. My guy's edgy in a lumpy car. You got a flat fucking tyre. You got awards for joyless faces, cause your fans like joyless shit.
Joyless shit. Who's he talking about, I wonder?
Poses while the tall photographer polishes a turd, you prick. On your head like a parrot. You wear crap clothes like Jasper Carrot. You know.
Don't often see Jasper Carrot referenced in, in punk in general. I think, or even in music, I suppose. Crap clothes like Jasper Carrot. Who's he talking about? I want to know who he's slagging off. It's not fair.
You're a tedium waste down waste side feeding them.
I can see a phantom, I can see a phantom, I can see a phantom. I can see a phantom, 25,000 fathoms, I can see a phantom. You know the good life's better for me. You know the good life feels like it must when you're free. You know the good life's better.
I love the guy who's responsible for the beats in the background, just sort of shaking a fist occasionally. One of the things that I loved about that Jules Holland performance was how understated his presence is, you know. He's just sort of standing there with a pint, starts up the laptop, and just nods along to it, and it's just fucking awesome. It's really inspiring. Because you know that this backing track, there's always a temptation to put stuff in that's superfluous or unnecessary, and it's just a bass line, really, bass line and a drum beat. And that's all you need. All the sort of harmonic stuff is being implied, but with the phantom refrain that we're hearing now, and it is all you need, apart from a bit of fist pumping and perhaps the drinking of a pint, you know.
You know the good life feels like it must when you're free.
It's real, you fucking fake shit. I fucking all the time. I smack my head in a smelly bed. I cry like
oh my god, her voice is so distinctive, even in this context. It's like. That is Brienne of Tarth. Not that that's the only role that I've seen her in a few things actually recently, but she has like a certain timbre to her voice, doesn't she? That makes it super recognisable.
fucking child. My fucking head's gone fucking bastard see. Like everybody else alive, I think there's only as pain in me. Smashed against the rocks, the boat to his skull island. Touring cloak and flames, his two ties, his rage and silence. I'm the maggot man with a severed hand. I'm evil Knievel, stunt cyclist, and I know it fucking land.
That blood-curdling scream at the end, it sounds painful almost. Oh, and check yourself out for polyps on the old vocal cords after something like that. That was just really, she put everything into that scream.
I can see a phantom, I can see a phantom.
What a strange lineup this is. I love the Sleaford Mods. There, I said it.
I can see a phantom, 25,000 fathoms. I can see a phantom. You know the good life's better for me. You know the good life feels like it must when you're free. You know the good life.
It's a great dance that the beatsman is doing in the background. It's so fucking awesome. I love them.
Good life's better for me. You know the good life feels like it must when you're free.
And then there's a little bit of sort of complex fillery going on in the sort of, there's almost a break beat happening behind the main rhythmic element of this. Some little ghost notes and stuff. It's fucking brilliant. I love how sneeringly kind of matter of fact it all is. It's just like that. They don't have that sort of ugly ambition that a lot of like emerging and indie stuff has nowadays. It's sort of, there's no sheen on it. They're not trying to make anybody happy, but it's just, it brings me joy. I just love looking at them. I just think everything about Sleaford Mods just screams, yes, I'll take it. Thank you. So yeah, let me know what you thought. I think it's amazing. We'll put all the links in the description so you can go and have a look at the video and the scary one, of course. But that's right up my Straza. Well done, Sleaford Mods. Love it. Justin Hawkins Rides Again. Again. A cappella. Right, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, watch one of these 2 videos. Come and see me when I do my Justin Hawkins Rides Again tour next year, and we'll hopefully meet up with Gans, who are they have 2 degrees of separation from Sleaford Mods, so you know they're good. All right, nice one, guys. Lots of love to you, and I'll see you on the ice. Again.